we have a little episode segment of the show that we call Overreaction or Reality, and we're gonna hit you with a couple of these really quickly. And I got to start with my homegirl, okay? Because you're just getting over, you're just getting over the trade her around the world. Nobody thought Micah was gonna ever leave that star, but apparently, after laying down on the training table during a game, Jerry said, "You got to go. I run things here." And so Micah is gone. And we saw what happened in week one with Micah, and he was on a pitch count. Didn't really get in there that much. They just said rush, and that's what he did. We saw what he did against us, two playoff teams that made it to the divisional round a year ago. Overreaction to reality. The Packers are a Super Bowl contender now. They got Micah. What you think, Janae?
Yeah, I think that is not an overreaction. I think that's reality. But I also do think even without Micah Parsons, they would have been a good team this year. I was talking to Sean earlier. They're only putting Micah in, as needed because his back is still hurting. You saw him on the bike, running on the bike a lot. They didn't even need Micah, and they would have been a contender this year. They are very
Mm-hmm.
good. But with Micah, it's just like adding whipped cream on the top, man, because
Yeah.
it just makes the defense even better. They're hungrier. They look really, really good, Sean. They look really
Yeah.
good. But no, definitely reality. The reality.
Yeah.
Green Bay's up there.
I got to say the same thing. I after seeing those first 2 weeks and the fact that Micah adds so much to a defense that was already good to begin with. I mean, as long as they stay healthy, and I feel like that's something we say about everybody, but as long as they stay healthy, yeah, I definitely think so. And the other part about this is that their offense is correct. You got Josh Jacobs running the ball. Jordan Love is a legit quarterback. A lot of people, there was some hype before the season, potential MVP,
Yeah.
and then some other people are kind of sleeping on him. We'll see. We'll see if he can and muster it up, if he can sustain it. But I think you have to put these guys in that conversation in the NFC East because they took down and handily they took down two of the best at the time, at least the best teams going off last year's schedule. They're there with Washington and Detroit.
Detroit.
So
Yeah. Two of the top teams
gotta
from last year. You are absolutely right. So you got to give them props. It is reality. All right, Sean, I got one for you.
come on,
The Kansas City Chiefs, the team that we know right now are the dynasty team, the new
huh?
Patriots, right?
Yeah,
They are
yeah,
now 0-2, right?
yeah.
0-2. Is it an overreaction that the Kansas City Chiefs may not even make the playoffs
Woo,
at this point?
woo, woo,
Is it
woo.
an overreaction with that
Mm,
division and how good that division is turning
mm,
out to be? Or
mm.
is it reality?
Oh man, Janae, I feel like we're here every year. I feel like at the beginning of the season, every season, we're here talking about is this it for the Chiefs? Have they finally fallen off? And every year that we say they're not going to make the playoffs, somehow they're in the championship or the Super Bowl. But it's not an overreaction. It's a reality. The Chiefs have finally fallen off, and they're going to still play good in the season. They're going to still have their time. They might make the playoffs. I don't know. But I don't think they're focused as much on football. I mean, obviously there's a blockbuster wedding coming up, so maybe Taylor and the boys will be preoccupied. So we'll
Oh,
see.
here you go. Here you go. Don't do Kelsey like that. But I do think it could be a reality. We are watching this team, the team that we know as a dynasty, even last year. It doesn't even give the same flavor, right? Because they were playing worse last year, but they also were undefeated, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
weren't losing any games. They were the top for the reason. I think they only lost, what, 2 games all season last year? They
Mhm.
were really good just getting by, right?
Mhm.
Now, just getting by isn't good enough, right? So,
Mhm.
with 2 games in a row, we are now witnessing the dynasty of our time, of this
Yeah.
time, don't look quite the same.
Mm-mm.
So, I'm
It
thinking it's
don't.
a reality.
Yo, shout out to Jim Jones. He said the Xavier Worthy, the wide receiver, cussed out Kelsey because
Yes.
Kelsey he wasn't running a route right, or he said he's preoccupied. Maybe she
And
need to be
dropping
focusing on
balls,
this.
man. You dropping at clutch time situations too. Come on now. That's
Said,
ridiculous.
look, said he need to worry more about running routes instead of waving to his girlfriend.
Man, look, and this is what's going to happen all season, ladies and gentlemen. Kelsey, get it together, or they're going to blame your situation on the off field. You got
Come
to get it
on.
together because that drop at that critical moment, man, you cost your team. You cost your team.
Mm, that's gonna be interesting. Yo, we got one more for you. One more for you. Overreaction or reality? First 2 weeks of this season not look good for our friends in Chicago. They put all their hope and dreams on this one quarterback, Mr. Caleb Williams, who got picked before Jaden Daniels. Is it an overreaction reality? Caleb Williams is a bust.
Mm. Oh, Sean, what a
Mm,
question. Because
mm.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'm willing to call it a bust, but it
Ugh.
don't look good though. They gave you a squad in this off season, but
Yeah.
I can't call it a bust. I can't call it a bust. Nate, I'm with you, man. I can't
Yep.
call it a bust
What up, Nate?
because I just feel like they got time, right? It's just the
Yeah.
first 2 weeks. I think that, we'll know more by week 5, 6, but the
Mm-hmm.
first 2 weeks we got to give justice. And I think during the preseason when I saw them, I thought that they looked really good. That first game, they look decent. You know,
Exactly.
it's not that they're like bad. So I don't want to say a bust. So I'm gonna give it another year because it does take rookies time. He's a second year in the league. So we'll see. Not everybody is going to have a once in a lifetime rookie come in and get you to the championship, Sean.
You say once in a lifetime, or did you say a career of it? Because we're
One,
about to
one,
just
once in a
make a
lifetime.
career beating you
That's it.
guys. Oh,
That's it.
okay. We'll
That's it.
see. We
That's it.
clearly the number 2 overall pick was the right pick. So there we go. Kelsey looked awful.
Yeah, he
Um,
did. He
I
did.
look. I I want to give him another year like you. Okay, this is only his second year.
All
Uh,
you can do.
we know teams kind of they figured him out. He's got a new coach, but the weapons that he has around him, two
He
solid
should be
tight
cooking.
ends,
He
solid
should
wide
be
receiver.
cooking.
Yeah, he's got defense now. I'll say his secondary. There's been a lot of injuries on his secondary, so maybe that hurt. But he, like you said, that first game, he was looking okay. He was doing what he needed to do to win, and then he just totally fell apart.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That
then
just that crumpled real fast.
right. And then I know you can't play defense. So I know you couldn't do anything to stop those 52 points that the Lions scored in this past week, but you only put up 21.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Kate said, I've been saying it since his days at USC. And a lot of people are kind of looking back at that now and saying, was it maybe more? Maybe we all got on the hype train too quick.
Yeah,
Because if you look at that senior year after he won the Heisman, he didn't look nearly as good as he did the year before. So
that's true. That is true. That is true. I
we'll see.
mean,
But I say overreaction though, because I still do. I'm not going to give up on him just yet. But yeah,
I think we got to cool it down. I think you got to give him some time. Like you said, new coach, new everything. Give it some time. I'm not willing to call a bust yet.
mm,
Yet. So we will
yet,
see. We will see, ladies and gentlemen. Yet.
yeah,
Capital
yet.
Y.
I think Benjamin looked good, better during preseason. Yeah, and I saw that too, and maybe he did. But I don't think. I think Chicago they would revolt if they took
Oh
Caleb
yeah.
Williams out.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that.
They did too much
So
for him. They did too much for him.
oh yeah, absolutely. So look, we that is our overreaction or reality, and let us know kind of some of your overreactions or reality.